the old audio. I think. Yes. He himself. Oh man, I'm rusty. Mighty overcast to begin this quali. Oh, thanks, Jojo. Welcome in. You're helping that, are you? Well, what he needs to do at the moment is get out on the track. Open. Do some testing with. Let's try that with my voice. bit quieter. These cars are some loud boys. I'm hoping that's better. Back to the bits. Dragon also on an in lap. Who's on a good lap? BGNV is. Well, I hope it's a good lap because I'm watching him. Uphill, up the death corner. Nice and easy. Man's been on the clear out. Final sector. Let's see where this lap puts him. 10th. The 119.0. So we've already got a 117.6 in play. Expecting the pole time to be a 117. If the Marshal's on a lap, he's put in a purple sector 2. This could be a mighty one. Goes across the line in 3rd with a 118.2. Sharp end of this grid is going to be competitive. We've got a truck. Dutchman starting a lap. Improve on the 118.7. So it looks invalid already. What's Alfie doing? He's sleeping. Viper. On board with him. Oh, Viper pulled out of his lap. Was not happy with that first corner. Merlin on his out lap. Wet to dry sprint and same for the race. Oh, that sounds delicious. Oh, dry to wet. Well, then that's terrible. put himself on a lap, 119.2. Cobra has got himself on a lap. Looking to challenge the big boys here. This is lap going to put him into 5th with a 118.6. Matches has paid off so far for Cobra. Evening, Matt. Got some faster people than us driving around this track. So if I watch a few of them, something will rub off on me, and I'll get faster. See what Mace does. Beautiful bit of tyre squeal there. Still adjusting it since you're updating Twitch. That should make the audio a bit better now. So yeah, Mason put himself to 118.2. It's looking pretty close at the moment there. Alfie's looking to finish his lap. Is he going to finish it on a high? No, he's going in the pits. Don't know if he was on an in-lap. Dutchman's doing his best Carlos Sainz impression right now. Not quite sure what's happened to him. So just over 5 minutes left. Hello, Prezi. Where's Prezi? 118.3. Right in the thick of it. Ooh. Alfie, 0.002 behind. So does Dutchman have the tyres for another run here? Looks like Yoizi's going to start his lap. Needs to improve on the 118.9, try and get himself up the field. He says he's been sandbagging so far. He's going to put the title charge on today. Plenty of points to be had with the sprint race and main race. Sector 1. Only 4/10 behind. And the death corner's claimed its first victim. D-Slice putting it on provisional pole so far with a 1:17.4. So the lap times are about to get spicy. Prezi coming around for a lap. Wants to get into a best position for the sprint race. Coming across line sector 1. He has improved. Bit of a car park going on in sector 3. Slight moment there at the death corner. Running wide, invalidates. Not what he wanted. Alfie's on a lap. Let's see if he can get in front of Prezi. Chucking the car around like he's just rented it. Let's see who wins, death corner or Alfie. Nice and calm, up the hill. He's improved so far, purple sector 2. One last braking event. Across the line, puts himself in third place, 1:17.8. Moggs going into the pits. Dutchman, invalid lap, but he's starting a fresh one. Yeah, the wet race is going to throw a spanner in the works here. Do you go with a bit more downforce, or do you just send it all in quali and hope for the best? Oh, thanks for the follow slow motion. Main thing is becoming popular enough to have spam. So who's left to finish their lap? Merlin puts it on pole, 1:17.4. Metal Cobra improves, puts himself in front of VJ. What else do we have on our lap? Yo Easy. here's your grid for the sprint race. We've got Merlin in first place, followed by the D-Slice, 0.009 behind him. Alfie getting himself into third. Midfield Maestro, Viper, Jessamine, Moggs. Following up with Dutchman, Mace, Slow Motion, Prezi, Melted Cobra, VJB, Pendragon, the Geordie, Yoezy, and the Classic. Rounding out the grid. So we've got rain due in the race. Be interesting to see where the crossover period is. Not sure if it's in the sprint race as well. Looking at the tyres at the moment. Right in the middle of the sprint. The midfield Maestro going for the hard tyres for the sprint race. Even though you don't actually get this extra set of mediums for the main race. Not sure they're ready up time just yet. Do we know if it's directly halfway in the middle of the sprint? Anyone chancing softs and then changing to wets if it gets wet enough? Ah, mandatories and mediums are hards. Can't actually pick the softs. Soft would have been a gamble. Might have been able to finish the race on the slick tyres. Just depends how hard the rain hits, if it hits. We are on approximate weather. So, the readying up has begun. Hopefully those who are listening will send it very nicely into turn 1. Seen in previous races, more than 2 do not compute into that first corner. Angry Mog's noises. So, we've got our formation lap underway. Midfield Maestro with the softs after promising hards. He'll be one to ride on board with. Viper's managed to have a bit of a spin on the formation lap there. Hoping he only does it now, not in the main race. So the predicted pit stop strategy from AWS is no stops. Only go. Thanks, Amazon. So, cars are getting ready to line up on the grid. We'll see if anyone fails to park in the right place. Midfield Maestro getting it nice. Viper disqualified. He's going to have some nice cold tyres to begin. Same with Prezi. Lights have gone mental. They'll go off at any moment now, and they're off. As expected, Maestro gets a spectacular start down the inside through turn 1. He's got a couple cars behind him, wanting the positions though. He is off ski. Oh, we've had an incident. Moggs and D-Slice. Back to the front, slow motion, making up a place on Viper. Now leading us up the death corner. Oh, little moment there from Classic. There's a Dutchman going wide. He's cutting the grass. Maestro leading the charge. Brings around top 3. Seem to have broken away already. So Motion's got a 2.5 second gap to make up. Jessamine in the pits. So Slow Motion's had a fair rocket of a start, up 6 places. D-Slice, Jessamine and Dutchman being big losers so far. All important points in a sprint race. So Cobra's just made an overtake on Mace. Mace has got the Geordie now next to him. There's quite a few cars stuck behind Metal Cobra and Mace there. Sorry, I've turned the game volume right down. Is it like fully just gone? Okay. Try that. Well, thanks for looking after me. So, this Caterpillar car's going up the death curve. Oh, nearly killed VJ and V there. Oh! There's a Moggs here. Side by side. Into the corner. He has to give the place. Doesn't want to battle him. But he might want the slipstream. D-Slice looking for the move. On the prowl. Just stuck behind him though, a little bit of a DRS train. Oh, VJV having quite a moment there. Keeping it going though. So the gap seems to be widening between the top three in slow motion at the moment. Alfie just following along. Merlin and him just waiting for midfield's tyres to die. And Alfie hit him with a bit of the DRS though. There seems to be just a Williams just in the middle of the track. Don't know what's happened to Jessamine, but he can't park there. Alfie having a little sniff. See what's going on back here. Quite a little train forming. Should be quite the little DRS battle. Pendragon holding on. Mace. He seems to be a sitting duck compared to the DRS runners. Still far enough ahead to keep all the positions. Alfie still following Merlin. Hoping he can pull off something magic. Merlin, similar ERS situation. Maybe holding off Alfie. These two following on from midfield. Can't remember how long these soft tyres last, but it's not 11 laps. Got a spin in sector 3, I think it is Melted Cobra. And V Classic. Not sure if they've had a coming together or sympathy spins. Not quite sure what Jessamyn's doing in that car. I'm not sure if everyone else can see that in the middle of the track. There we go. Alfie, DRS. Is he going to send it into this hairpin? Oh, Prezi and Shorty. The Classic looks as though he's had an issue near pit entry. This is the battle for the last points paying position. Jordy get himself up there and get himself a point. And D-Slice get a slice of the action. So DRS going to open. Nobody near enough just yet. I have to say, Merlin's got himself into DRS range of Maestro. I think those soft tyres are starting to go off. There's a V Classic just ahead, looking to eventually get blue flagged. Yep, the death curve has got him. Maestro, much lower ERS, winking at Merlin and Alfie to have a go. Maestro looking to defend. Merlin and Alfie with the DRS open. Do they have the straight line speed? Not yet. The Classic retired on track. So, things looking tight for the top three. Pieced out from slow motion, who's having just a calm race in P4 after making up all the places. Go on the main straight again. Just pulled out wide straight away with the DRS open. He's got the run. Merlin put himself up into first. Now can Alfie have a go down this next DRS straight? Can Maestro get the position back? Ooh, a 3-second warning for Pendragon. That's music to D-Slice's ears. Very costly penalty. The gap's being that tight. Crazy making moves on Pendragon. They're making moves on each other. Up side by side through the death corner. Prezi comes out on top. Oh, and D-Slice has got in as well. Go for a little bit of overtaking. Alfie now with the DRS. Down the main straight. Drag race. The first corner. It's just a sitting duck with no DRS though. This is the final lap. Maestro come back at him. We've got Prezi, D-Slice, Pendragon, Geordie, all pretty close to each other. So, Merlin wins the sprint race, followed by Alfie at midfield Maestro. Slow Motion is going to come across the line 4th, up 6 positions. Final point place going to D-Slice after dropping 6 places in the sprint race. Geordie up 6 behind him. How are the tyres? Did they drop off near the end there? So we're just going to wait for Jessamine to finish. Puns on the back of a postcard. I'll go over across the line as well. Oh, there we go. On the air, Jessamine's got away again. '85 and 2 punctures on the last lap. Jeez. The softs were a gamble. So here's your top 8 points. We've got Merlin, Alfie, midfield Maestro, Slow Motion, Viper, Mace, Prezi, the D-Slice. So there's a small break between now and the main race. But Alfie putting himself in a good position for his little title charge. So the main race is looking a lot more grey. I'm hoping someone could tell me, roughly, how far into this race the rain's going to hit. So I was promised rain in the sprint race, and it was a lovely summer's day. 5 laps in. Well, that could be tasty. Most likely going to see some soft runners at the start. I feel Maestro sitting there with a hard on. He did that in the sprint race and started soft. So I guess the plan is to take the softs to the wets. Oh, 5 bars in, so about 20 laps. Ah, so which tyres can you take to the wet? And will a safety car mess up any strategies? Okay, I'm forever stuck in this menu now. So do we think someone can get the mediums to 20 laps? And through the changeover period? Or do you balance it out with the terribly performing hard tyres? So you don't have to switch your tyres? Or do you just send it at the beginning with some soft tyres and switch to mediums and work it out at the end? Yeah, it is pretty cloudy to begin the race. Look at you when the ready up time is. Always likes to keep us guessing. So it's apparently light rain, then hard rain, then light again to finish. Yeah, just take it easy, Classic. And if it goes badly, please don't retire on track in the main race. If you need to retire, preferably do it in the pits. Or you can try what I did yesterday and just keep going even though you're about to be lapped, and then a safety car might save you. It's not over until the checkered flag. So we're going to get underway. Oh, what is this? Ah, thank you, Codemasters. I can't watch the race. Arrgh. Oh, I'm going to miss the start of the race. Damn it. F1 joining a lobby speed run. Any percent? Communicate faster. Any day now. Come on, join! Who knows what's going to happen in this first corner? Because I'm not going to see it. Man, I managed to crash out. I'm not even racing. Oh! Made it in on time? And we're away. Alfie going up the inside. Had a brilliant start. He's taken the lead. Alfie's out for business. Viper's had a spin. He's round. He's fallen to the back of the pack already. There you go, Cha-Cha. So, got Alfie on the medium tyres. Jessamine starting on the softs. Only one to do so. See if we can make up some positions. So he is already up to 11th and started at the back. Alfie already with a healthy 1.1 second gap. Dutchman into the back of the pack. Moggs looking to get past Maestro using the tyre advantage. Sector 2 should be his home. Oh, slow motion's round. First victim of the corner has been claimed of the main race. Down into 12th after a brilliant sprint race. Now Moggs is eyeing up a podium position. And the last corner. He's got the speed advantage. Easy as you like, no DRS needed. Slow motion and Melted Cobra are having a little battle. For Tauri's not being friends. Melted Cobra keeping the position so far. Jessam's doing any softs. Try and make it work in the final straight. We can get past Geordie. Is all over the back of him. DRS will now open. Geordie has it as well. It's going for the inside. The wheels are touching. Down the inside but goes wide. He holds onto the place. D-slice now. Oh, Prezzi's had an issue on the inside of the corner. D-slice will let himself by. Himself up into 6th to make gains after the sprint race. Maestro still following on from Moggs. Doesn't seem to have dropped him just yet. Though they're going to want those hard tyres to go to the rain and hope that the mediums die off before the rain. A long game here. Oh, VG and V's off. Himself back on behind Viper. Slow motion looking for the AlphaTauri overtake. He's going to get it. Melted Cobra has a damaged end plate. Car's going to be a handful, and there is spots of rain in Sector 1. Slow motion with a 3-second penalty after some unique lines through that corner. Oh, he's given the position back. I think there was a small bit of argy-bargy. And Dragon's going to try and invite himself around, but he's actually invited himself into Spinville. So, soft tyres looking to have been the good choice here. But when do they pit? When does it get wet enough? Jessamine now looking to use up as much of his tyres as possible. He's going to send it around the outside of Prezzi. Nice and easy. Up from the back of the grid up to 7th now. Looking at the grid right now, the only real danger of a double stack is Slow Motion and Melted Cobra. Those two are going to be wanting to battle to get the better pit position for when it inevitably becomes wet. Jesseman trying to make the move on D-Slice. The rain is activated, Jesseman. Just to get as many positions as possible while the soft tyres are still here. Joe Easy looking to make a move as well. He's gaining on the Geordie. Oh, a little bit of a moment. He slides right in the back of Mace. That corner's going to be getting nice and slippy now. Anyone on lower traction modes going to have a handful. Yellow flags, sector 1. Looks like Bushman's had an issue. Alfie looks to be extending his gap at the front of the race. Cobra and Viper are battling. Great camera angle. Viper's coming out on top of this battle. Penalties are starting to be picked up now. Will be costly with a late safety car. Jesseman right at the back of Mace again. Is he going to go down the inside? He is. Just lunged him from nowhere. Soft tyres gives him the ability to do that. Got himself up to 6th now. And now he's chasing the D. Will those soft tyres have enough to last in these moist conditions? Prezi looking to keep himself in the action as well. He's got the DRS on Mace. He's also got DRS. Here is he making up a position on Geordie. And looks like the first corner. Dragon also making up a position. BGNV. The battle at the back here. So the gap between the D-Slice and Jesseman has now grown. I wonder if the soft tyres are going off. Looking at the minimap, Jesseman now kind of looks like a cork in this bottle. He's wanting the track to get wetter quicker. So here comes Mace with the DRS. Gonna go down the inside. Jesseman's got no Oh, he's going to come back at him through the inside. Oh, they've touched. Jessamine got a bit too aggressive there. Oh. Prezzi's also doing donuts. I think just in sympathy. D-Slice keeping it going. Mace lost out there. Jessamine kept his foot in and lost many positions. So we're now seeing a few of the runners switching to the inters. Will we see any of the front runners do it? Alfie does look like he's creeping round now. Does he want the intermediates? No, he wants to keep going. I think DRS is still online. Merlin's coming into the pits. Moggs keeps going. So the medium tyres are still working, but the hard tyres aren't. Hard runners coming in. Oh, Jessamine speeding in the pit lane. Not what he wanted. Everyone putting on the intermediates now. So, what will the gap between Merlin and Mace do? Which is the tyre for right now? It has actually retired in the pits. Yeah. Looks like the gap is coming down now for Merlin. Is he putting in enough now to put any gains on Alfie though? And more importantly, Moggs. Now he's coming to the pits as well. So where's Alfie going to come out? We've got a Merlin speeding down the main straight. We've got a Moggs coming out of the pits nice and slowly. Merlin got himself in front of Moggs. Crucially behind Alfie. But the gap now much closer. Alfie stayed out just one lap too long. Jessamine picking up a decent chunk of penalties now. 8 seconds. He's made a move up on the Geordie. He's going to continue his charge. Slow Motion's invited himself into this little battle. He's kept it on the track. Geordie wants a piece of the American. His tyres can hold on through these corners. Who's running the lower wing? Having to back off a little bit through the corner, otherwise they're going to run the risk of going wide. Rosie caught speeding in the pit lane, but he's retired from the race. One less overtake for the people behind him. Oh, a little moment from Geordie there. Kept it going though. D-Slice. Looking to have Moggs, who's dropped back into 4th now. We've got a... oh no, it's Prezi. Merlin's looking to strike Alfie. Close battle here for 1st. There's a close battle for 4th. Well, they're not really able to make the gain on Alfie, but Alfie's going well wide. Merlin's just playing the pressure game at the moment. Forming some sort of magic, because we know Alfie doesn't mess up ever. This other little battle we got here. D-Slice following on from Moggs, who's following midfield Maestro. Race now settling into a few little battles. We've got the battle for 1st up front. Merlin looking for the move, but not going for it. Merlin with a much higher ERS at the moment. Classics come out on the softs. Bold strategy. Don't know if it's eased off at all, the rain. So we've got the battle for 1st. We've got the battle for the final podium place between midfield Maestro, Moggs and D-Slice. All keeping each other honest. Jessamine just a little bit ahead of Geordie in slow motion behind. See if he can pull some pace out. Maybe try and get himself into the podium battle. Still, those 8 seconds penalties are going to be very costly towards the end here. Geordie in slow motion, no, they just need to keep him within distance. Not sure if any steward inquiries will be launched against him. To his move through turn 1. Merlin has got himself in front of Alfie, but Alfie is fighting back. He's coming down the inside, but he's stuck on the outside for the next corner. Just has to give the place there. Merlin getting some brilliant traction off the corner. So midfield Maestro being the train conductor here. He's looking very tight. Classic into the pits. Hopefully to put some wet running tyres on. Looks like Viper had an issue. Death corner strikes again. BGMV's all over the back of him. He has to back out of that because the gap was ever closing. But D-Slice got himself in front of Moggs now. In slow motion looking to strike on Geordie. The limits of friction say no. The Classic getting lapped here. Back on soft tyres for some reason. The Classic is round the end of sector 1. Dutchman has retired from the session in the pits. Just 14 runners left. So he's going for it, deploying all of the battery. Sends it up the inside. But the Ferrari is still with him. A little bit of a switchback, and Moggs is here as well. He wants to take it down the inside. He has been denied so far, but he's going to get the run down this straight. He's going to send it into the inside. Light as a taps between the two of them. Oh, keeping it legal. D-Slice goes for the move, but ends up losing a position to Moggs. It's a very tight battle between these three. Maestro still happy to be in third. Can let those two battle it out. So we're going to have another go. Can D-Slice make up the position again on Moggs? Isn't using the battery as much this time. Moggs sitting with similar battery. Maestro looking a little more vulnerable. He's in a position of power. What happened, Dutchman? Yeah, I know the feeling. The main thing is, like, you just keep going, because eventually fortunes do turn around. The bad things happen to other people and you profit from it. I'm guessing For the sprint race, the winner was Merlin, followed by D-Slice and then Alfie. No, it wasn't. That was the quali. I am pro streamer. Yeah, I mean, this season for me, I don't feel like I'm in the position to win championships, but it's an opportunity to get points and to improve. It's the only thing I can really do at the moment. I can only control me. So the sprint race winner was Merlin, followed by Alfie, followed by midfield Maestro. There's always tier 5 on Monday. That is the better tier anyway. Should hopefully be a bit kinder to you. So the battle for the final podium place still rages on. If you are 1 hour plus UTC, then yes. Everything seems to have calmed down a bit in this final podium battle. Everyone's looking to charge up their batteries. You can see one person in particular has charged up his battery, and that's the D-Slice. He's pondering when to do his next move. Is it now? Moggs has had an issue on traction. He seems to survive. So, will D-Slice strike on this lap? ERS is being deployed. He is in the Haas rocket ship. Doesn't quite have the speed to make it to the first corner first. There's another straight coming up. He's all over the back of Moggs. Biding his time. Jessamine is, I believe, slowly reeling them in. He's got himself far above Geordie. The slow motion's got himself in front of Geordie as well. Both up through turn 8. So Marshall looking to have a better traction. D-Slice going to have another go. Difficult to get the power down right through the long right-hander. But he is not as close on this time round. Classic has retired in the pits. Just 12 runners left. It looks like the rain is coming down a bit heavier. It didn't look fun for you. Now, when will Mark suggest wet tyres if this continues? Will any of the runners... Oh! Moggs is round! Physics says no. Loses it under power. Jessamine picks up the place as well. Everyone tiptoeing around that corner. It is becoming treacherous. Should be a warning to other runners right now. D-Slice looks to get onto the back of midfield Maestro now. Midfield Maestro's gone wide. Death corner becoming a key point in this race. D-Slice keeping it alive. Jessamine's looks like he's lagged out. BJ&V's going for the wet tyres. He's hoping they are the win tyres. And he'll accept the W if he gets back into the points. Midfield Maestro going for the wet tyres. He doesn't trust the Inters anymore. D-Slice puts himself up to third with this, but will he continue or pit? Moggs is in for the wet tyres. Jessamine continues, not sure if that's his AI or him. Geordie's in, Mace is in. Pendragon's coming in. Alfie tiptoeing round turn 8. Surely he's going to have to pit now. Interesting to see the time loss to midfield Maestro as they all come round. Tense final few laps. Everyone's tired. The racing just got harder. Keep it on the track. Midfield Maestro now on the back of Melted Cobra. Could be keeping it, could be holding him up if anything this. It is a battle for position. Maestro's only net third if people are going to pit. Alfie has stayed out. The madman has gambled on the inters. Let's see if that pays off for him. D-Slice gets out right next to midfield Maestro. Maestro just gets the place back. And as they scrap with the wet tyres, D-Slice gets the better exit. He's putting himself up into the third place now. So everyone switched to the wet tyres apart from Alfie. D-Slice a good 10 seconds behind Merlin. And Alfie has come in. Gonna get himself. Oh, Moggs is round. Death corner. Slow motion's picked up his position. Where's Alfie gonna come out? Has that lap been too slow? I think it has been. He's going to come back out in second. What looks like a larger gap than when he went in. His tyres are going to be more stable now. He has a lot of work to do if he wants to win this race. I think with some pretty quick maths, Alfie in this position would still remain top of Tier 4. So Jessamine on the back of Mace. Mace has a little kick of steering. Jessamine wants to follow. Does he want to go around the outside? Mace want to go up the inside. These two have already had contact before in this race. Neither of them want to give any room. Oh, a little tap of the car. Jessamine actually picks up a penalty for that. Mace sends it down the inside. Picks it up easily. Oh, Mace. Getting a bit of Tokyo drift on. Jessamine wants to just push him forward. There is nowhere else he can really go. Mace just letting him past. This one picking up a penalty. Track limits. This one would be 11 seconds now. Mace knows he just needs to keep him within touching distance. He'll have that position. Moggs still stuck behind slow motion after his moment. So Moggs has less of a penalty than slow motion. My money's on him just wanting to follow along and take the position. Not sure if he could make much of a charge against midfield Maestro in the last 3 laps. So the gap between D-Slice and Maestro has increased. Making up for the sprint race, got himself back up into 3rd. Up 5 positions in this race. Jessamine up 9. Melted Cobra also up 5, bringing himself up into the final points position. But the penalties are going to be costly. Pendragon is within 4 seconds of Melted Cobra. He's going to want to pick up that final point. And he's picked up another penalty. Now he's got 9 seconds. So I may have missed it, but Geordie's got himself in front of Moggs. Grade A commentary. Jessamine now right behind Moggs, so I'm guessing he's had an issue. Pendragon was to get a move on, he could maybe jump Jessamine as well. Jessamine going down the inside. Moggs gets the inside of the next corner. Is there space for the both of them? Both survive. Jessamine gets the inside of this one. Just gets himself in front. Moggs has a slight tap at the back. But keeps it on the straight and narrow. Looks like VGNV's gone for a spin at everyone's favourite corner. Jessamine up into 7th. To make sure that Pendragon doesn't pick up the extra place. Cobra. Now right behind Mace. Does he want the position on track? The penalties are going to cost him at the end though. Alfie's just got himself a little bit closer to Merlin, but the 3 seconds is going to keep him behind. Hopefully be a nice calm final lap for the two of them. Melted Cobra has got himself in front of Mace. Alfie right behind Merlin. Does he want to win this on track? So just let the penalties be the penalties. As we come around to the final corner, on track, separated by 0.2 seconds. Merlin is your winner, followed by Alfie. D-Slice. Great recovery race, bringing home the final podium position. Midfield Maestro. Doing his best Leclerc impression. Slow motion coming home on 5th. Brody 6th. Jessamine, see where the penalties will put him, because Moggs should jump him. Will Melted Cobra. Don't think so. Ace comes across the line, 9th, and Pendragon does take the final point position, denying Cobra because of the penalties. Now we'll watch VJNV bring it home. Aye, no worries, Maestro. It was a fun watch. I can only hope I didn't bore everyone with my commentary. There were a few moments. Alpine on top. So with the sprint race, it looks like we've got Tier Elite coming up in about 8 minutes. I think Melted Cobra needs to get himself over there. So, your top 3 are just Merlin, Alfie, and Midfield Maestro. D-Slice is actually the one on the podium. I'm just reading what I see in front of me. Some nice screenshots. Oh, GG's everyone. There's some cracking battles there. Now begins the Christmas break for Tier 4. No worries, Geordie. It was yeah, fun to watch. I'm trying to work out where the next stream is going to be, because we have Tier Elite coming right up. Yeah, I didn't have as many dodgy quotes. There are a couple of moments I want to go back to. But Alfie looking like he's still got the championship lead. Alfie, I've got to ask, what was the thought process behind staying out of the Inters? So, if we stick around for a couple moments, Tier Elite's going to be going live, and I want to raid Cobra because he's doing comms. And he's doing it on his channel. We should share the love and all that. Only shut yourself once in the Inters. Yeah, it did look a bit dicey. It would have been an interesting race if you tried to stay out, though. It would have been all on Maestro to catch up. And Merlin, even. I guess no one's really stuck around for the end of this. I was wanting to raid Melted Cobra. He's about to do what I'm just been doing. That's still a good title charge to begin the season. Absolute opposite of me. Does this work? Yes. That's where Tier Elite's going to be. Big Spin is back. Doing the races. So I should give Cobra a follow. Yeah, I was wanting to raid him, but he's not online yet. So what happens when you raid an offline channel? Does it just go to the offline channel? I'm giving him the hurry up. Oh, thanks, Alfie. Yeah, make sure to drop Cobra a follow. Here we go. Cobra's now live.